Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All Guru Prabhupada. Welcome devotees to today's Bhagavatam class, but actually it's Chaitanya Charitamrita. We are very happy to have His Holiness Candramauli Swami with us. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to you and Shri Prabhupada Maharaj. And we will be discussing from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, chapter 5, verse 205, and the chapter is entitled The Glories of Lord Nityananda Ram. And Maharaj, it is all yours.
Anasuya, we have a very weak internet here,
Yes, Maharaj.
so I don't know what's going to happen, but anyway, we'll give it a try.
All
I'm
right,
keeping,
Maharaj. No,
I'm keeping my camera off because of that.
that's fine. That's fine, Maharaj.
Okay. Need a minute here to get set up.
Fine, Maharaj. No problem. We'll wait.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhakta Jagāi and Mādhāi haite muna sipa Jagāi and Mādhāi haite muni se pāpiṣṭha purīṣera kīṭa haite muni se laghiṣṭha. I am more sinful than Jagāi and Mādhāi, and even lower than a worm and stool. More namasune tarapuna shaya, more namalaya tarapapahoya. Anyone who hears my name loses the results of his pious activities. Anyone who utters my name becomes sinful. And this is humility. This is the humility of Krishnadas Kambiraj Goswami. E mana nirgana more keva kripa kare eka nityananda vino jaga bitare. Who in this world but Nityananda could show his mercy to such an abominable person as me? Go right to the translations. Forget the Bengali. Go right to the translations because we're not going to get it until 221 is the next one.
Yes,
Because
Maharaj.
he is intoxicated by ecstatic love in the incarnation of mercy, referring to Lord Nityananda, he does not distinguish between the good and the bad. He delivers all those who fall down before him. Therefore, he has delivered such a sinful and fallen person as me. Although I am sinful and I am the most fallen, he has conferred upon me the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami. I am not fit to speak all these confidential words about my visiting Lord Madan Gopal and Lord Govinda. Lord Madan Gopal, the chief deity of Vrindavan, is the enjoyer of the rasa dance and is directly the son of the king of Raj. He enjoys the rasa dance with Srimati Radharani, Sri Lalita, and others. He manifests himself as the Cupid of Cupids. Wearing yellow garments and decorated with a flower garland, Lord Krishna, appearing among the gopis with his smiling face, looked directly like the charmer of the heart of Cuba. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 10:32-2. With Radha and Lalita serving him on two sides, he attracts the hearts of all by his own sweetness. The mercy of Lord Nityananda showed me Sri Madan Mohan and gave me Sri Madan Mohan as my Lord and Master. He granted to one as low as me the sight of Lord Govinda, Words cannot describe this, nor is it fit to be disclosed. On the altar made of gems in the principal temple of Vrindavan, amidst the forest of desire trees, Lord Govinda, the son of the king of Raj, sits upon a throne of gems and manifests his full glory and sweetness, thus enchanting the entire world. By his left side is Srimati Radharani and her personal friends. With them, Lord Govinda enjoys the Rasa Lila and many other pastimes. So here we go. Go to the Bengali. Yara dhyana nila loke kara padmasana astadaksakara astadaksaksara mantre kare upasana. Lord Brahma, sitting on the lotus seat of his own abode, always meditates on him and worships him with the mantra consisting of 18 syllables. So in his own planet, Lord Brahma, with the inhabitants of that planet, worships the form of Lord Govinda, Krishna, by the mantra of the 18 syllables. Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Vallabhaya Swaha. Those who are initiated by a bona fide spiritual master, who chant the Gayatri mantra 3 times a day, note this, Astadasaksara, 18-syllable mantra. The inhabitants of Brahmaloka and the planets below Brahmaloka worship Lord Govinda by meditating with this mantra. There is no difference between chanting and meditating, but in the present age on this planet. But in the present age, meditation is not possible on this planet. Therefore, loud chanting of the mantra like the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, with the soft chanting of Astadasaksara, the mantra of 18 syllables, is recommended. Lord Brahma lives in the highest planetary system known as Brahmaloka or Satyaloka. In every planet there is a predominating deity, and as the predominating deity in Satyaloka, Lord Brahma is so in the heavenly planets of Indra is the predominant deity, and on the sun god Vivaswan is the predominating deity. The inhabitants of the predominant deities on every planet are all recommended to worship Govinda, either by meditation or by chanting. Om Gyantimidandasya Ganajana Salakaya Chaksun Militam Dena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Staptitam Yana Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadammayam Dadati Swam Padantikam. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimakte Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaudavani Pacharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pastyatya De Satarine. Once Vischa Kripa Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhya War Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the Lord is worshipped by his pure devotees by chanting his mantras. And here we have the Krishna mantra, or Lord Govinda. And this mantra is included in the Guru mantra. The Guru mantra is the Gayatri mantra. And that's one of the lines of the Gayatri mantra. And therefore, it's recommended here that Those who take second initiation or Brahmin initiation receive the Gayatri mantra from the spiritual master directly within the ear, and then they are qualified to worship the deity. Otherwise, before then, they can only worship the deity through chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. They cannot worship the deity directly. Organize deity worship, in other words, archana. If you worship at home, that's different. The rules or regulations are slackened for home deities, but still, it's recommended that we worship Krishna at home. Means there is chances that you will commit offenses. And so, because everything has to be spotlessly clean, everything has to be on time when it comes to Radha and Krishna worship, and everything has to be done with precision according to the rules and regulations of deity worship. So it's recommended devotees, if they want to worship at home, they can get Lord Jagannath, Baladev Subhadra, or Sri Sri Gaur Nitai. There are devotees who have Radha Krishna deities, but they must be impeccable in their worship in terms as far as timing and cleanliness is concerned, and everything has to be done precisely according to the principles of the deity worship. But Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya are very merciful. You can worship them simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And Jagannath is a little more stricter, but still one can worship Jagannath in one's home. Okay, so here we have the principle of humility is being played out. Sometimes when people hear such humble statements by great souls, they think it's some show. He's just acting like that to present himself as humble. But that is not at all even close to the reality. The more you make advancement in devotional service, the more you realize how fallen you are. That is one of the characteristics of making advancement. Sometimes we used to see in the beginning stages of devotional service, some devotee would join and be very enthusiastic in their execution of devotional service. And after a while, they would think that they have reached perfection. But then again, after a few days, a few weeks, they get the reality that it's not the reality. Because the more you make advancement, because Krishna is so great, and the knowledge of Krishna is so unlimited, and the process of bhakti is also so full of unlimited activities that take one deeper and deeper into the mood of loving Krishna. When it gets so high that one is actually seeing Krishna face to face and with pure love within their heart and within their eyes. So that is the perfection of devotional service. So Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami here, he's not some showman. Said anyone who hears my name, they lose all their pious credits. Anyone who worships me, they I forgot what he said, one who worships him. One who glorifies him actually loses all their good qualities. So what is he saying? He's speaking from transcendental love. The higher you go, the more you feel unqualified and fallen. Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings, Amara Jivan Sade Pape Rate Nahi Opoyera Lesa. Amara Jivan, my life, Sade Pape Rate, it's so sinful, full of sin, sade pape rate, full of sinful activities. And then he goes on to explain, when I see someone happy, I feel unhappy. When I see someone unhappy, I feel happy. He's not making some show. This is the quality of great souls. And this is the principle of bhakti that takes you deeper and deeper into the mood of loving Krishna, that one feels so unqualified and so fallen that all they can do is pray to the Lord for his mercy. And here it's recommended that one cannot chant the pure mantras given. If you go down the page, I think it's mentioned in the lower part of the purport. So yeah. In other words, one cannot meditate on the transcendental form of the Lord in this age. Therefore, that meditation is achieved by sound vibration or meditating on the transcendental name of the Lord through the chanting of the Maha mantra, which is the Maha means great, and that mantra which is above all other mantras. There's a special feature in this age of Kali, and that's called Lord Chaitanya's unlimited kindness and mercy, where he's taking the highest mantra and making it easily available to anyone and everyone to chant. And therefore, there's no qualifications. To chant the Gayatri mantra, you have to have qualifications. You have to be second initiated, and you have to be engaged in worshiping of the transcendental form of the Lord in a regulated way, with following the strict rules and regulations of the Pancharatrika Vidhi. So, but for us, we can make nice advancement and ultimately reach the goal of devotional service, which is love of God, by perfecting our chanting in the whole of the holy name. Therefore, it's recommended that one should chant not 16 rounds, but one should chant always. One should chant kirtan, one should chant one's japa, and one should chant every moment, whatever you are, whatever you're doing. One should connect themselves with the transcendental sound vibration of Krishna's name by remembering Krishna through the chanting of the holy names. And although it's simple, the mind is chanchala. Chanchala means flickering, going this way and that way. So it appears to be very difficult to chant 24 hours a day, and it is. But if we practice, we can increase the amount of time that we use in connecting with Krishna through his holy name. Because the holy name is so powerful that one who is chanting the holy name is already on the transcendental platform. Even if they're not chanting purely, they're still on the transcendental platform. Why? Because the holy name is bringing one, it's unlimited mercy in the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. So therefore, it's recommended that everyone chant the holy names here. Here it's mentioned two deities, Madan Gopal and Govindaji. These are predominating deities. Madan Gopal, Jayatam Sudato Pangur, Mamamanda Matir Gati, Matsarvasya Padambo Jo Radhamadna Mohano. Radhamadna Manohano, that's Madan Gopal. He's also called Madan Mahan, Madan Gopal. He is the deity that connects us with the process of pure devotional service. Govindaji is the deity that connects us with the process of pure devotional service in the sense of the activities of devotional service. Chayatam suratam pongam mamamanda matir kuti matsarvasya padambo jo radha madna mohana divya rinda kalpa druma sura Ratna Sangara what is that? Ratna. Sri Sri Radha Govinda Devo Stali Bi Savyamanam Smarami. Srimad Rasa Rasadambi Vamsi Vata Tatasti Taha Karsan Venu Badar Gaurapir Gopinath De Namaha. These three deities, Madan Mohan or Madan Gopal, same deity, and Govindaji and Gopinath are the three main deities of Vrindavan. Madan Gopal connects us to the process. Govindaji guides us in the process, and Gopinath gives you the results of the process, which is Prema Pumartha Maha, which is to develop love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, and Sri Vrindavan Dham. And everything is there in the Maha Mantra. Krishna's name, Krishna's form, Krishna's qualities, Krishna's pastimes, all of the names, all of the forms, all of the qualities, Krishna's pure devotees, all of that can be found in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. The Maha Mantra includes everything within existence in terms of the spiritual essence of existence. So if you, as you perfect your chanting of the holy name, you will start to understand Krishna and his name is non-different. And as you continue in that mood of devotion, you come to the stage of understanding that Krishna and his forms are not different. And then you come to the stage of Krishna and his qualities are non-different. And the highest realization is to understand that Krishna and his pastimes are on the absolute spiritual platform, non-different. So everything is there in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And therefore we should try to perfect our chanting by avoiding the offenses, especially the 11th offense of chanting inattentively. By chanting attentively, we can taste the happiness of Krishna consciousness through the chanting of the holy name. When the mind is going this way and that way and taking one's attention away from the sound vibration, then we struggle in our chanting. But one has to practice to focus one's attention on the sound vibration of Krishna's holy name and chant with absorption and we chant with regularity. We can't just chant whenever we want and expect to get the benefit. We have to do it on a regular basis. And that regular basis should also be regulated according to the same time every day, particularly during the Brahma Muhurta hour, like that. So all of this is there within the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Because Krishna Golokira Premadana Harinama Sankirtan Ratin Jan Milo Kene Upai. This chanting of Hare Krishna is not part of this world at all. It's coming from the spiritual world into the hearts of the pure devotees who have absorbed themselves in the service of the Supreme Lord. They distribute that Maha Mantra to everyone and anyone who's a little bit interested, and therefore they are considered the most magnanimous. Tava katamritam tapta jivanam. I can't remember the actual verse. If we can remember that verse. Tava, can you find that Tava katamritam? It's in the 10th canto. Tava, T-A-V-A. Tava katamrita. Katamritam. I think there's an H there.
10 point.
Does somebody know which verse that is?
I don't remember the verse, Maharaj.
10 point.
It's in the 10th canto, not the 7th or the 11th.
10:31:9.
10:13:9.
31:9.
31.
10:31:9. Thank you. Okay, go to the Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam kavivibiritam kamal sapaham Shravana mangalam shrima attatam bhuvigrinati ye buridajana. This is spoken by the gopis. What are they saying? The nectar of your words and the description of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in the material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations are broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. Certainly, those who spread the message of Godhead are the most munificent. Lord Chaitanya relates when he heard this verse beginning, he immediately arose in ecstatic love and embraced King Prataparudra, who was in disguise, to come and serve Lord Chaitanya by taking off his royal garments and acting like a simple mendicant. When Lord Chaitanya was dancing at the Rath Yatra, he became very tired and went into the Jagannath Vallabha gardens and lay down. King Prataparudra put on the dress of a mendicant and came. Lord Chaitanya was in ecstasy, not fully conscious, and then he started to grab the legs of Lord Chaitanya and start massaging the Lord's leg. And he started to glorify him in so many ways. And then Lord Chaitanya said, "Who are you?" And he said, I am the servant of your servant, of the servant of the servant. Lord Chaitanya became very happy to hear his humility. And then this verse, then the king recited this verse, Tava Katamritam. And when the Lord heard that, he became ecstatic in love of King Prataparudra and embraced him. So this is a very well-known verse in ISKCON. It's been sung many times. Bhakti Charu Swami made this verse popular throughout ISKCON. There's also a book written by His Holiness Shivaram Maharaj called Tava Katamritam. So this is sweet. Tava means your, Katamritam, the nectar of your words. What are they? The life and soul of those aggrieved in this material world. It drives away the sinful activities, gives spiritual benefit to whoever hears it, filled with spiritual power. It's being broadcast all over the world by the great sages, and they are purīṣera, most beneficial jana, because they have given their lives to spread the glories of the Lord to everyone and anyone. Okay, so this is a little about this particular section here. We can stop and open it up for discussion.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for a wonderful class. And at least for me, stressing on the point of humility, I would like to ask devotees if you can, of course, Maharaj can't do that because of his internet connection. If everyone else or anyone else that can turn on your videos, please do so. So that we can have each other's association. If there are any questions, any comments, that you need clarification on, please do raise your hand. We have a lot of devotees online. I was hoping we will hit till 50. We're pretty close. We have 46 participants, so this is very exciting. So that's why I'm asking if you could raise your hand so I can call you in the order. Therefore, I don't forget or I don't miss anyone. Marcus, you will, and I will start off, as devotees are, or if you want to put in the chat based on where you're at, I'll be happy to also read the question. Balavani Prabhu, please go ahead.
Well, you were going to go ahead, Mataji. I don't mean to usurp you.
Please, no, please go ahead.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to you and Srila Prabhupada, Jai Shri Nityananda. Wow. I mean, both the nectarian nature and ending with what the gopis said about hearing the sweetness of this, some of the, for me, part of Krishna consciousness I identify with. The not just humble talk, but yeah, I'm a sinner for sure, and the beauty of the mercy of the Lord in this way, I mean, it can barely be fathomed. I mean, and it's just so incredibly striking to me. I just so feel that angle here. It's incredible to me.
And it's unlimited. The more you keep going, the more you'll have so many amazing realizations about how deep this Krishna conscious process is and how unlimited it is in love of God. It just goes on and on.
The beauty of it, I mean, is so encapsulated right here. I feel so fortunate that I was here to listen to the discussion today, or especially your commentary on it, Guru Maharaj, bringing in what the gopis said. Sweet, 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 sweeter than anything that you'd ever eat. It's
Madaram, 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 madaram. Madaram means honey.
But sweeter than earthly honey by 1,000-fold or more. I mean, infinitely.
I wish I could find that verse by, it's in the Bilvamangal Thakur's, what is it? Krishna Karnamrita.
I love that.
Krishna Karnamrita. See if you can find that verse. It says Madhuram. It's so sweet. Madhuram. Madhuram. It's in Krishna Karnamrita. I don't know if you can locate that particular text.
I'm going to search for that on the other side, March, while Sri Devi goes with her question.
Just punch in Madhuram twice.
Got it.
See what you get. Sri Devi.
Madhuram lyrics. Go ahead, Sri Devi.
Yeah, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Prabhupada. Just like Balavanditai, I want to also say that it was so sweet when you quoted this Tava Kathamritam, because I remember in childhood, my mother would every evening sing different songs of little baby Gopal. As you know, we have a strong connection with Udupi Shri Krishna, where little baby Krishna is just 3 or 4 years old, very naughty and doing all kinds of mischief with the gopis. And she would sing so many different songs, and she would teach us little dances and this and that. And I think that's what kept her going. If I think about it, her life was very, very difficult, very, very hard. But she was always able to laugh and, take shelter in her devotional practices, whatever they were. And one of them was singing the glories of little baby Krishna. So it was always very sweet. And whatever I know of those songs is because I always heard her singing them. Very, very sweet. Yes, Guru Maharaj. Madhuram, Madhuram. Hare Krishna. Just wanted to share that.
March, what I'm only finding is Adaram Madhuram, not Madhuram Madhuram.
Adaram?
Adaram Madhuram.
That's another song, but go
yes,
ahead.
Maharaj, it's not the one by Bilva Mangala Thakur. So that's the one I'm not able to find.
Hare Krishna Mataji, someone posted on the chat.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Where is it?
Oh, Abhishek Dubey. Thank you, Abhishek.
Okay, bring it up if you can.
I am going to. I just clicked that. Yep, Marge, I got it. I'm going to share it right now. Let me just close this, buddy, and open that fellow. And there we go, Marge.
Maduram Maduram Vapare Vidur Maduram Maduram Varare Maduram Madure Maduram Kadvaradaham Maduram 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 Maduram. I'll do it again. Maduram Maduram Vapurasya Vibor Maduram Maduram Vadana Maduram Madugadi Mriduma Satvade Daho Maduram 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 Maduram. My Lord's figure is surpassing sweet, and his countenance bears a sweetness that again surpasses sweetness. Oh, but upon his lips the tender smile, redolent of nectar, is more sweet than the sweetest that surpasses all sweetness. Mhm. Mhm. And then there's another one with go up Kavalastika. Kavalastika? See if you can find it. It's a eight verse prayer. Kavalastikam. You can just type that in. That's easy to find. Okay.
Oops. Went too fast, Marge.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one. That's a Maduram Madure Pyopi Mangalam Yapai Mangalam Pavanam Pavane Byopi Hare Nama Kevalam. Go down to the translation of that first verse. More sweet than other sweet things, more auspicious than all auspicious things. The greatest purifier of all purifying things, the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. That's the first verse, and then the other 7 verses are just as enchanting as the first one. Madaram Madare Pyopi. Kevalastikam. They say Nilakanta Goswami, but others say nobody knows the author. Let's see.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Thank you, Marge. Sridevi, go ahead. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot to lower my hand.
It's fine. No problem. No problem. It's fine. Thank you. Any questions from devotees, please do raise your hand so that I can call in order and not, miss or forget anyone. Marge, as you was giving this class, especially on the last verse of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila 5:221, and you were speaking about the beautiful service of deity service, and you were talking how chanting of the holy name is worshiping the Lord through his name. And then once one gets qualified, then one can take Brahman initiation, which means deity service. How does one know, Maharaj, or can you speak on how does one know that they are qualified to do deity service?
Well, there's two. Well, the GBC has set up a standard. One of the standards is you must pass the Bhakti Shastra accreditation. You must have Bhakti Shastra accreditation. That means you have to take courses that is organized in a extensive way on Bhagavad Gita, Nectar Devotion, Sri
Is Upanishad and Nectar of Instruction.
Nectar of Instructions. Yes, those 4 books. And the guru has to see if you're exhibiting the qualities exhibiting the qualities of a Brahmin, then it's just pretense. So what are the qualities of a Brahmin? Sama, Dhamma, Tikshiva, Arjavam, Jnana, Vijnanam, Astakam, Brahma, Karma, Sabhavajam. That's the verse in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse number 42. You can go to that. If you have these qualities or you're cultivating these qualities, then you are, what we say, moving into the area of qualified Brahman. Yeah, go to that verse. You can Sama, Titikshava, Arjavam, Satyam.
I found it.
Saucham.
Yeah.
1842. Samodamastapa saucham shantam arjavameva jnana vijnana astakam brahma karma svabhavajam. Translation: peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. These are the natural qualities by which the Brahmins work. And then there's other qualities that are mentioned in the Sanat Sujata. He gives 12 qualities. Here there's 9 mentioned. And then it says that a Brahmin should be, they should know the Shastras and be able to teach. So it is called, what is it?
Pathan, pathan, yajan, dana pratigraha, like that.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the first two? Pathan,
Pathan,
Patan, Yajan, Dana, Pratigraha. Know the Shastras, can teach the Shastras. Worship the deity, can teach the deity, worship of the deity, to give in charity and accept charitable gifts. These are the 6 activities of the Brahmin.
Thank you, Maharaj. I'll stop sharing this verse, and it's 1842, devotees, if you want to make note of it.
Yeah, there's one verse in the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, but I'm not sure where it is. It's by Sanat Sujata. If you can look up, maybe you can look up Sanat Sujata. He gives 12 qualifications. That Sanat is Sanat Kumar, one of the 4 Kumaras. So the scripture is called Sujata. Sanat Sujata, 7th canto, something, I'm not sure exactly where in the 7th canto. It's in the later part of the 7th canto. Like chapter 9 or 10, either one.
Yeah, I think, Maharaj, I found it. I'm going to share, and you let me know that that's the right one, Maharaj. It said 7, 9, 10.
That might be it.
Is
Yeah,
this it,
these are,
Maharaj?
yeah, Jnana Chasaku Chadam, Jnanam Chat Sattvam Chadama Sruta Cha, Yamasara Ris Titiksana Sayuha, Gyaginas Chadanam Chadritya Samascha, Mahavrata Dwadasam Brahmasya. Go to the actual verse. Let's see. Actually, you see where there's an asterisk qualified with 12 Brahminical qualities? Follow that asterisk down the page until you get to.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, go to the asterisk. And then you'll find that the qualities are mentioned in the asterisk.
1426, Maharaj? No.
No. You have to go
Yes,
all the way down.
Sujata, all the way down. Oh, Oh, no, Marge, I don't see an asterisk here.
Yeah, you can only see it in the actual text. You can't see it here because it's a footnote.
Okay.
Mhm. The asterisk indicates a footnote, that's all.
Okay,
But
let
they're
me see if I
similar.
click on that.
Yeah.
Let me try this way. Oh, shoots, that didn't
I
work.
think you just had it.
It said when I clicked it, Marge, it said didn't find any results.
But you had it. I think it was being written right there.
Shall I try this? Oh, that's Lord Vishnu.
Go to the translation again.
Translation. As they're stated in the book called Sanat Sujata, but it's not a devote
No,
stated in the
that's not the listing there. No,
yeah.
you have to go to the Bhagavatam itself to find
Yes,
it.
Marge, I think so too.
Mhm.
I'll search for it, Marge, while you are having the class going on. I don't want to hold devotees up. Anyone else would like to ask a question, please raise your hand, or and you can ask a question. I know devotees must be really meditating on the sweetness of the class that we just heard. Mamar's repeated the word Madhuram, Madhuram so many times that we must all be really what's the word?
Krishna's face is so sweet, but the smile on his face is even sweeter than that.
Marge, how can we? That's one question, Marge, I would like to ask.
We got Sri Devi and Balavan Nitai back.
Oh, please, Sridevi, go ahead. While I
I
search
looked up
this.
the hard copy because I'm home and I could look it up. So I found the 12 qualities, the asterisk you were talking about. If
Yes.
Guru Maharaj wants me to read out those 12 qualities, I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. These are the 12 qualities of a perfect Brahmana: following religious principles, speaking truthfully, controlling the senses by undergoing austerities and penances, being free from jealousy, being intelligent, being tolerant, creating no enemies, performing yagya, giving charity, being steady, being well versed in Vedic study, and observing vows.
Okay. That covers similar with the verse in the Bhagavad Gita, but it adds a little. So to be initiated in Brahman, we should be cultivating those qualities. And that usually is by the spiritual master. He can see if those qualities are being developed. And then that person becomes a candidate for Brahminical initiation. Then they receive the Gayatri mantra. And then that is the Guru mantra. And then they are qualified to worship the deity on the altar.
Thank you, Marge. Sridevi, you have a question or comment, please?
No, I lower my hand. Sorry.
It's okay. No problem. I just didn't want to miss you. That's why I asked that question. Thank you. Anyone else? There's a question, Marge, in the chart from, in the chat from Anubhav Mishra. And he said, Marge, if an initiated person assist, yes, if an uninitiated person assist an initiated devotee in deity worship, for example, by helping with decorations, doing deity dressing at home, if no one is there for deity service, is that considered appropriate, or are we performing this activity, we are committing offenses?
He's talking about home worship?
That's what I'm trying to understand, Marge. He first he said deity worship, then he said home. So I'm not quite clear. Anubhav, can you clarify whether it's home deity or temple deity worship? You can just enter in the chat and I can, whether it's home deity or temple deity worship. Home deity, Maharaj.
And so what's the question?
If an uninitiated person assists an initiated person in home deity worship, is it an offense?
No, why should it be?
Yeah.
He can't do the worship, but he can assist. He can gather the paraphernalia. He can clean the altar. He can get the clothes ready for the dressing. When it comes to the kitchen, he can cut up the vegetables. Yeah, there's alternate service or supportive service that can be done by an uninitiated person.
Hope that helped, Anubhav. Balavanitai, go ahead.
Just that amazing part of the commentary or the purport where Prabhupada says something sort of casually radical in his way, that meditation is not possible in this world. Aside from, chanting the Maha Mantra, is it possible to expound on that? Meditation not possible in this world? I just think of the massive meditation classes and industry and what have you. Is that sort of misguided?
That's all show. That's all. They're not really meditating. Meditating means to absorb yourself in the transcendental form of the Lord, or in the transcendental name of the Lord, transcendental qualities of the Lord. That's different types of meditations. We also say japa meditation also. Chanting is a meditation. But when they talk about meditation, about trying to empty your mind of everything and then just think of nothing, that's not possible. That's just some show. Nobody can do that. Or they want to meditate on some object that they create. That's another. Or if they want to meditate on the Supreme Lord, then they have to go through the process of Ashtanga Yoga, which is yama, niyama, pranayama, asana, atyahara, pranama, dhyana, dhyarni, and then ultimately samadhi. That process was done in the Satya Yuga. But nobody can do it in this yuga because people are not qualified. The age has destroyed the good qualities of people in this age. People can't control their minds. Their minds are all over the place.
And their lives are very chaotic as well. I mean, not just the minds.
Yeah, even devotees try it and they fail. So yeah, the japa meditation is the recommended means for meditation in this age. Because Lord Chaitanya has broken out and dropped all the restrictions. He's made it available to anyone and everyone if they can fix themselves in the process of bhakti. Bhakti is a process that goes on 24/7. It's not like you can interrupt bhakti and expect to get the benefits of bhakti. You get something, but not much. That's why it says, Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhakti ahoksaje hoitu ki priyata yayatma suprasiyati. It has to be unmotivated and uninterrupted. Then the mind becomes fixed. The mind becomes fixed, and one is not disturbed by the happiness and distress in this world. And one's mind is directed towards the nature of the absolute truth in the form of devotional activities, chanting the holy names, reading, studying. In other words, the mind is controlled. When you go to sleep and you slow down the activities of the mind, and you come to a stage of the mind's pace, it's called the delta waves. The delta waves are the slowest waves of the mind. Meditation is also on the level of delta, but it doesn't enter, you don't enter into sleep stage. Your mind is so peaceful and very clear, but at the same time, you're wide awake.
Hope that was helpful, Balavanita.
It's not easy to get to that stage,
No.
but you can, if you practice, you can develop it. And the chanting is the means by which you develop that consciousness.
Trance, that level of, I mean, when you're saying consciousness there, you like.
And also learning the process of accepting what's favorable and rejecting what's unfavorable. Learning to control speech. If you can't control speech, then you can't control your mind either. That's why they say the tongue is the most voracious and difficult to control, either through the process of eating or through the process of speaking. The tongue is always pushing us in one of those directions. But a devotee is thoughtful and not what we say, whimsical. Thoughtful. So that thoughtfulness comes through practice by absorbing themselves in devotional service. The mind is active, but it's at the same time, very peaceful at the same time. It's not being motivated by the mode of passion. It's in the mode of goodness. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Marge. Sridevi, you're
So,
next. Sorry, Marge.
Things that help you to control the mind is learning how to accept things that are favorable and reject things that are unfavorable. Practicing your chanting of the holy name and learning to become undisturbed by happiness and distress. If you can practice these three things, that helps you to really control your mind. Chanting mantras also help you to control your mind. Practice chanting mantras. Just go through the Bhagavatam and chant. There are devotees who can chant the mantras so fast you can't even understand how they're getting every syllable, but you can't even connect it with it. Their minds are so controlled in the chanting. I was just listening to the devotees chanting in the. If you go to the 5th canto, it's no longer the Sanskrit; it's the prose, Sanskrit prose. You know those verses in the 5th canto? Go to the 5th canto, 5th chapter, towards the end of the 5th chapter.
5th canto,
5th chapter.
the 5th chapter. Okay.
Towards the end of the 5th chapter.
Verse 35, Marge. Oh my goodness, I see it.
Prose, when the prose come up.
I'm sharing that, Marge.
Yeah, you'll see the verse.
Is this it, Marge?
Yeah, that's the prose. Iti nama yoga chara charano bhagavan kavaya pata rishabhar virar paramam nanda nanda bhubhava atmani sarvesham bhutananam atma bhute bhagavati vasudeva atmano bhavya tanananato rodaram bhavena siddha samasatartha paripurana vai yogaishvarayani ya vaihayasya mano javatara danam parakaya Pravesha Dora Grananandi Diadrichyayo Pagatare Nasaya Nitra Vidraya Nad Nadat. That was slow. That was really slow.
That was slow, Maharaj, you said.
That was slow.
I was trying to keep up with you, Maharaj.
That was slow. But if you hear Prabhupada speaks on these verses and he has 3 people chanting each one of these verses. First, what's his name? Pradyumna chants, and then 2 other devotees chant. And it's amazing when you hear it. It's just so melodious. That's one way to control the mind, is practice chanting verses. Iti nama yoga, just I did it a little bit sloppy. Iti nama yoga chaya chara no bhagavan kaivaya pata rishabho virata parama mahanad danubhava atmani sarvesham bhutanam atma bhute bhagavati vasudeva atmano vyavadananatha rodana bhavena siddha samastadartha. But
The connection must be weak again.
Sorry, my eyes is waking up a little.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back, I think.
This
Mm-mm. Maharaj, are you still there? Oops, we lost him. Oops.
He'll be back.
Yes, I'll just stop sharing and we'll wait for him to come back. In the meantime, I want to see if I can find that verse, the chanting by Prabhupada and Pradumya Prabhu on this verse 5:35.
Mhm.
I'm curious to hear it.
Somebody just said he's back.
Oh, there he is.
Amrita Nam is Amrita Nam.
Amritanam,
You
you're
go to
next.
just go to Prabhupada's lectures and then listen to the devotees chant. It's really, really absorbing. It's powerful too. You'll find in part of Prabhupada's service, he used to chant. He would just read the Chaitanya Charitamrita and chant verses. It's all recorded. He chanted some verses and just a verse, note the translations. This Sanskrit is like melodious and just takes you deeper into the mood of bhakti. Yeah, Amrita.
Yes, Sridevi, are you done with your question, right? Sridevi?
I think Guru Maharaj wants to take Amrita Nam first.
Okay, so Amritanam, you go next, and
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Am I audible? Okay. So Guru Maharaj, I just wanted to clarify that when we talk about meditation. It is not just about the traditional Ashtanga yoga style, because each and everything what Prabhupada in his process has given in itself looks like a meditation to me, whether it is reading or hearing or a devotee association or doing bhajana kriya as well. So can we, it in itself, it means that doubting your mind on the Supreme, that is right. Am I right? Am I correct, Guru Maharaj? I just want this clarification. Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, we can't hear
Yeah.
you, Maharaj. Oh, there you are. Oh, wait, no, that was not Maharaj. Maharaj, you're not audible.
Guru Maharaj, we have not been able to hear you for the past 5 minutes.
All right. Go.
Mm-mm.
Maybe it would help to log off and log on
Oh,
again.
can you hear me?
You a little bit, Maharaj, but it's kind of choppy now.
They moved me from one room to another just today, and this
Now you're
room
better,
has
Maharaj.
less internet power than the room I had. Yeah. Mhm.
Now you're clear.
Now we can hear
Okay,
you.
so. Okay.
Guru Maharaj, could you hear the,
Uh-oh.
So I'm reading.
could you hear, Guru Maharaj, what I said?
Answer to her question is yes.
Maharaj, we lost you again. Mm-mm.
I don't think we're going to be able to go on with the class. It's just going
All right, Maharaj. We will
to.
end the class, Maharaj. No problem. Thank you, Maharaj. Vanchakrapatibhyascha kripasindhubheva patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Candramauli Swami ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Maharaj, thank you, Mataji. Hare
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Maharaj.
Maharaj.
Hare
Thank you, Mataji.
Krishna, Prabhupada.
Glory Prabhupada. Hare Hare.
Thank you,
Jai.
Guru Maharaj. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Thank you, Guru.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you, Guru.
By the way, today is Dr. Anjali's birthday.
Hari Bol. Oh, Maharaj, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. We can see you
Hare
now.
Krishna much. Oh, now he froze again a little bit. Yeah, now he froze with the hands up in the air. Like slow motion. Hare Krishna.
Madhuram, 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 Madhuram. Everything Guru Maharaj does is simply Madhuram, isn't it?
Absolutely. Oh, now he completely froze. Okay. Thank you, devotees. Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Haribo.
Hari Bol.